Welcome to the video. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. Much appreciated. In this video, we're going to be making a vegetable stew that you can use to add lentils, chickpeas, or any pulse that you want to extend your meal. It's going to be keto friendly. It's all the vegetables that are low in carb. I'm cooking this time around in the crock pot or slow cooker because I want the stew to be mushy, and this way I don't have to wash it. Pay attention to it every minute to make sure that stuff are not burning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up flavor. So in here, I've put some oil in here, olive oil. I'm going to use a spoon not to scratch the surface of this. So I'm just sort of spreading the oil at the bottom of the crock pot. Okay. In here is my Indian inspired blend. So you have in here dry mango powder, you have curry, turmeric, onion powder, garlic powder, thyme, parsley, chili flakes, all the ginger, ground ginger, all the seasoning that I like, that's in here. So I'm going to put this here in the oil just to wake up the flavor. And also, if you don't cook the curry, it kind of tastes raw. Raw in the sense that it's harsh. So by cooking it a little bit, you kind of mellow out the flavor. Okay. To this mixture, I'm going to add my favorite stuff. I've done a video on this, which is basically flavored oil. It's scallion, ginger, and scallions and ginger and garlic. So I'm just going to take a tablespoon of it and just put it in now. Again, building up flavor. Because most vegetables that are low in carb tend to be pretty bland tasting. So the more flavor you can add to the dish in ways of seasoning, the more enjoyable the whole low carb eating will be. Okay. Again, continuing with the building up of flavor. This is green seasoning. So basically, you have cilantro, parsley, spring onions, garlic, any green things that you like, and you just blend it. And there's a little bit of vinegar in this, and then we just blend it. So if you're Haitian, it's called épices. If any other island is green things, most Central America, South America, they all do this. You can just check it on YouTube, find a recipe that you like based on the stuff that you like. This is closer to the Haitian épices. Okay, so back to building flavor. You could put just basically anything that you have in your house that you actually like, and then add it to your stew. I have here antipasto. Again, this is a low carb one. I'm gonna add it to it. This is optional. I like soy sauce, so this is a dark soy sauce. In it goes. If you're watching your salt, of course, you can leave the soy sauce out and just make sure that your seasonings don't have any added salt to it. Okay. Onions. This is a rough chop because it's going to go into a stew. And I'm just sort of stirring them one at a time just so that they get a little bit of coating from the flavoring. This is about 2 cups of tomatoes. You can have more or less depending on what you like. There's no exact measurement to stew. It's what you have in the fridge. Again, I'm stirring them in to coat them with the flavor. Okay. I'm gonna add next, it's about 2 cups of cabbage, roughly chopped. You could have shredded them if you wanted to, but that's not necessary. Okay. Now it's, again, coating all the vegetables. Okay. Ooh, I hope it fits. I have here eggplant. I left the skin on it because, as you can see, the eggplant is white on the inside, but all of the vibrant color on the outside. So there's no point wasting the nutrients. So I'm gonna put that in there. Ooh, this is getting stuff. But here's the thing though. I'll put as much of the vegetable that this crock pot will hold. And there's some other vegetables. I'll show them to you, but if it doesn't fit in here, I'll let this cook down because a lot of these vegetables have a high water content. So as they cook down, then I'll add the other vegetable to it. Yep, this is stuff. Okay, I'll just talk and show you the other vegetables that I would put in here. This is chocho or chayote. It basically, when you go into the grocery store, it looks like a flat pear in the produce section. If you've never dealt with this before, please wear gloves because it could be irritant to the skin. Or you could just rub your hands with a little bit of oil while you're dealing with it, just so that it doesn't irritate you as much. But I would definitely recommend using gloves. I'm gonna put this when this cooks down a bit more. I also have some yellow pepper to add to it. Again, when this cooks down, I'll add this. I have watercress, which I want it to have as much nutrients as possible. So this I will add to the very end and then stir it. And that is it. Add the top to it, let it cook down. When everything is a little lower down, I'll add the chocho or shahoti, the watercress, and the pepper. And that's it. And this, you could make it, put it in the freezer, and when you want a quick meal, just add your protein source, whatever it is. If it's plant-based, it goes well with the chickpea, lentils, just about anything. You could also add tofu if you're using soy products. And it's as simple as that. Love crock pot. Anytime I make a stew, this is the equipment that I use because I don't want to look at it. I don't want to have to pay attention to it. Now I can go about my house and do whatever I need to do, and this will do its magic by itself. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.